Coke. Sorry. Hey, everybody. It is cold here. Very cold. Let's see if I get this thing. Just down a little bit. Could bring it down just a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just leave it. I might just leave it. Might just leave it. It's cold here. Hey, Vintage Halloween Design. How are you, Clint? Welcome to our live. I'm on just a little bit early. It is cold again today. I had to build a fire this morning. I can't believe how cold it is. Cold, you guys. It's not rainy, but it's cold. It was, this weather's been really crazy, man. I thought maybe while I was here, I would show you a little bit of my, my junk journal. I didn't show a bunch of it. Hey, Suzanne. So I didn't show a lot of it on my video, but there's the little, so I can tie it. I still want to put some little corners on here, but yeah. And then I don't like the way I did the, I put paper here so I could cover my binding, and I used a piece of material, and yeah, I don't know, but I mean it worked, and then I still have to decorate it, you know, but I'm going to do that as I write in it. And then, you know, this is like a little pocket here. And then this is a pocket I made here, of course. And these are like little thingies, my little flip thing I put in here. And then this is a little thingy I made. I made this. So it goes down in here. Yeah, so I still have a lot of, and then I made this too. This is like a bunch of little envelopes that I put all together. I made that also. And then I put this little pocket thing in here. I'll put that tag there. And then I stamped on this, and I made this, put this little thing, so then I have a little tag there. So I don't know, I just have a lot more learning to do on, and this is actually, I don't have anything in it yet, but that's a little thingy there too. And then there's that, and you open that up, and there's this, and then you could close it and it can be like that too. And this one actually is, I glued it on. Then I have this one, and then I made this little thingy, stuck that in there. And then I made this, of course. I showed you guys this I made, and I stuck that in there. And then I have this, and I was kind of disappointed. The glue kind of showed through when I glued that on there. So, well, and then I put way too many small pieces of paper. So, and then there's where I tied it and binded it. And I mean, overall, I mean, it turned out pretty good. And then I have like this. Hey, Flannel Hill Farms. I was just kind of waiting. And then I'm going to show you some. Then I was showing my junk journal I finished because I didn't really show all of it. This actually was from my daughter went to a women's conference and I got that from her and put that in here. I thought it was pretty cool. And yeah, see, and then I stamped this with a bunch of really cool stuff. But I mean, you know, like I'll put different things in here, and I figured I'd put stuff in here about my journey through YouTube. And then I was going to put some little corner things on this. So yeah, that's what I was going to do. I just thought I'd show you guys that. I thought I would show you that. And so I know you guys didn't come in here for that, but I thought I would show you my full how is Flannel Hill Farms doing? Are you guys staying busy? What do you think about this weather? What do you think about this weather, Flannel Hill Farms? Man, I'm telling you, it is, Brittany, it is, the weather here sucks right now. It's up and down, up and down, up and down, man. Missouri weather's really been crazy. All right, you guys. Well, you're going to be, this is crazy, but so I was working on a design for Christmas cards. So, this one is going to be I know it's going to be actually a fall card. I know it's crazy, but it was my design. I was using a design for a Christmas card and I made a fall card. So for this design, I used, I don't even remember what paper I used. I think I used, oh my gosh, I had, I didn't bring out my paper. Oh, here it is. I used this paper. I used this Echo Park Megapad Fall Fever paper. Is how I made this one. But I was making my Christmas cards and I was trying to design a thing for my Christmas cards. And I thought, oh yeah, you're planting a lot of fruit trees. I saw that, man. I've been watching you plant your fruit trees. It's been pretty cool. I think I'm actually going to plant I really want to plant a blueberry bush. I love blueberries. So on that note, I did write down all my, whoa, what did I do with that paper? Here it is. I was going to tell you what my dimensions were here. Oh, I thought I wrote them down. Just a second, guys. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. So this here piece, if anybody wants to cut it out, this is like, okay, so this was a regular 6x6 piece of paper and I just I cut this off at 5 inches. So I turned it and I cut it off at 5. And then I just turned it and then I scored it at 2 1/4. I just scored it at 2 1/4. So the paper that I took off the bottom of it, you can stick it inside if it will work. On some of when I was doing my Christmas cards, it wouldn't work. So, and then this paper here, the base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And this is a 4 by 5 1/4. And then you just put this on here. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put it on here. Now, so on that note, I'm going to cut out a piece of white paper to put behind this so you can write on it actually. So you can actually leave a little note inside. Or I could just take a piece of white cardstock, which I've got some. I've got like so much random white cardstock laying around here that we're going to put some white cardstock inside of this. But I thought about like just taking this here and like cutting it out. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut this out because I'm going to put it like right behind it. So I thought, you know what? Because then, I know it's not a very big piece of paper to write on though, but see, you can stick it right there. Bam. Then you write your little note on it. All right, let's put it together then. Let's get this together. All right, I'm gonna use, I was gonna see, I don't think I have, if I, oh, there it is. I was like, I don't think I have any small, but I do. It just was stuck on there. I just can't believe this weather. It's crazy. I've never seen the weather so crazy like this. Yesterday it rained all day. But it wasn't like really cold. And then today, woo, it's cold. It is cold out there. I was like, whoa, what the heck? They said it was going to be in the 20s today. But, I mean, you know, we are in March. But, I don't know, man. I mean, some Marches we've had, it's been like super duper nice. So, I don't know. This weather. Mother Nature. She's PMSing. I don't know. PMSing Mother Nature. Yeah, so I think I'm going to try to do another junk journal. Because I was going to try to get in on that one from the Dollar Tree junk journal. I'm still going to do one from all the stuff I bought from the Dollar Tree. I'm just not going to do, I'm not going to participate in the junk journal Dollar Tree thing that I think her name was Jessica, was doing. I think I'm just going to do it on my own. But I'm also working on, I was trying to work on what I was going to do. Oh, I didn't get that very straight. Working on what I was going to do for my Christmas cards. I was trying to get those all mustered up. So I was trying to figure out a design for my Christmas cards. So this kind of was the design I was going to use because I have, okay, so the paper that I was showing you here that I have like Christmas paper from the same company. And I have 6x6 paper, and I have the ephemera, which I don't know that I'm going to use the ephemera for the whole thing because I might make up my own ephemera and put it on the Christmas cards. But like this actually, I cut this out of one of the cards on that paper pack that I was showing you. On this paper pack, they had like, okay, here it is. I'll show you. They had like this, and I just cut one of these out. So with these paper packs, the Echo Park, it has like stuff you can cut out. So, you know, I don't know. I didn't have to be so when I do my Christmas cards, I don't have to be like, oh, I don't know, real creative. I can be super fast making Christmas cards without having to be so super duper. But I'll probably end up doing some, you know, making some ephemera or being creative, a little more creative on all my Christmas cards because I might use some stamps and stuff. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but at least I kind of have a design idea because I also have to do my, I'm going to make my daughter's Christmas cards too. I'm going to make her Christmas cards also. So I was trying to come up with a design. So that's also because I'm going to go to a scrapbook retreat here in April down in Branson. And so I was trying to figure out what I was going to work on. Hey, Bud Files, how are you guys? And so I wanted to try to figure out what I was going to do and what I was going to work on. So that's why I was trying to think of, so I thought maybe I would what I was kind of thinking of, I'm going to try to work on my Christmas cards. And then I'm thinking I'm going to, I actually thought about maybe doing some stuff, taking stuff to do junk journal ephemera also on my scrapbook retreat. So that was my kind of game plan. Junk journal ephemera and Christmas cards. So anyway, this was like my prototype for my Christmas card. And I just look at my fingernails, look hideous. My fingers, I don't know, man. I was just out cleaning my chicken coop thingy out. My poor chickens, their water, it was crazy. Their water wasn't frozen. I usually bring their water in at night, but I left it out last night because I wasn't thinking it was going to be that cold. And, okay, so I have like a little picnic table out there. And there was like water from rain yesterday on it. And it was frozen. There was like a sheet of ice on the top of it. It was crazy. I should have took a picture of it. I was like, what? And that's when I looked at their water and I'm like, well, their water's not frozen. It's not even, it was fine, but I brought it in to get some, I got them some clean water and stuff. I let my girls run around the yard today. I just put them up before we had this session. I was out there working in the yard with the girls. But my nails look hideous. All right, so I'm going to put that down. So there's that. Because in reality, it's going to be like that. So, you know, you can write on there. And then you can send a note. So there's that. Voila. First card. And it's a fall card. Look, it feels like fall outside. So, you know, hey, I was doing the fall thing, you guys. Because it feels like fall. Okay, let me move this over. Because I don't know if I'll put this over there. Yeah. Okay. I try to write down everybody who comes on because that way I make sure I get you in the drawing. All right. So let's put that one over there. Well, and see, look, I don't have to put it on an envelope. That's my other thing. I don't have to put it in an envelope, so I can just put it in the card like this. So basically, for my do my Christmas cards, all I have to do is buy envelopes. I don't have to do it on cards because I'm doing it that way. So let me stick this over here. I can use that card another day. Hey, hi Homestead. How are you guys? All right. Here we go, you guys. This one's going to be a little... Can you guess what it's going to be? Ooh, a little Easter card. I know this weekend's Easter. I can't believe it's already Easter, you guys. I was like telling my daughter, well, okay, so let me tell you this. So my youngest daughter, Saturday night, hit a deer. There was like six or seven deer that came out in front of her. She hit one and messed up her car. She has a really, really nice car. It messed up her car big time, but at least she's okay and she didn't get hurt. And she hit a deer and yeah, so now her car is undrivable. Luckily, she has two cars. And yeah. So I was telling her, because she was talking about working on her truck this weekend. I was telling her, I said, you know, this weekend's Easter. What? She said, what? I'm like, yeah, this weekend's Easter. Look at these colors I picked. So, oh, okay. And then we are going to use, I have these, I got these from China. I got these from Amazon. I ordered these off Amazon. So we're going to put this on there. But what I'm going to do, I know you're like, what is she going to do? Oh, so we're going to use these. So what I'm going to do, though, we are going to put, first, I'm going to put this one down on here. Yeah, because, you know, I'm used to having Easter in April, and this year it's the end of March. Because it's the last weekend in March, which is crazy. And so that was the other thing. We were going to my oldest daughter's house for game night Saturday. So that was the other thing. So I told my daughter, my youngest daughter, I said, well, you can work on your car, your truck Saturday morning before we go over to your sister's, because we're going over there. And then, you know, she was like, oh no, I can't believe it's Easter. And I'm like, yeah, I know, right? And then I called my oldest daughter. I said, you know, it's Easter this weekend. Hey, Gail. And she was like, I know. She goes, I just realized that. So I said, okay, just letting you know. So, yeah, I think it kind of snuck up on all of us. All right, guys. So, yeah, but my daughter, her car got, I mean, she can drive it, but it has, I mean, it's got all those new you know, all that new stuff on it. So it makes a noise because it has that camera on the front and all that stuff. And that deer just messed up the front end of her car really good. And then another deer hit the side of her car. On the driver's side rear. It messed up her handle. So it did some pretty good damage. I asked her, I said, why didn't you bring the deer home? We would have dressed it out. Would have been some good venison. She was like, Mom, I should have got the truck and come back and got it. I said, I would have hung it up in the garage. That's what your dad used to do. He'd go out deer hunting and bring it home and hang it up in the garage. I said, we could have done it. I still got all the stuff hanging up there. But that's okay. It's all good. It's all good. She took pictures of it and sent it to me. I said, oh, Lord, it was a little Bambi. It was a young deer. I'd say it was probably a female. If it would have been a bigger deer, it probably would have caused more damage. Even though it caused a lot of damage to her car. But at least it only tore up the front end. And I mean, it didn't look like it hit her. It didn't mess up the radiator or anything like that. So it just messed up all the electronical stuff. You know, with all the new electronical stuff in these cars nowadays, because she has a new Kia K5 2024, whatever it is. I don't even know. It's got all that electronical stuff. Okay, so now what I was going to do is I'm putting down this. I probably should have done this. I think it would have been better to put this in. I'm going to turn it sideways here. But now my daughter's like, you know, I don't know. She's got to get her car all fixed up. So the other day when I went to go get Cecil at work, a deer stepped out. I said, oh, Lord, no. I said, just stay right where you are. Don't even. With the rain and everything, it's bringing those deer out. They're just out running amok. Which, you know, hey. Nowadays, we're taking away all of their places to run anyway. No, but I thought I used my what do you call it? I don't even know what this is called. Washi tape. Oh, wait a minute. We want this one. I thought it'd be cool to use my washi tape. I have washi tape, and I thought, you know what? Let's do some washi tape. So we are going to, I'm just going to cut off the top. You know what? I'm going to cut off the blue egg instead, and then I want to put it over just a little bit. Oh, oh. Man, hold on. At least washi tape, you can pick it up and move it. There we go. There we go. I thought this would be a cool idea. And I mean, as far as that goes, I can turn it sideways or there we go. Okay, so have that like that. And a random washi tape. I didn't get that very straight, but it'll be fine. You like washi tape, Gail? Cool. I've been watching all your collaborations. I was going to try to get in on some of them. Just haven't got into it yet. Haven't got it. I probably need a like a straight edge knife, but I'm just gonna leave it. So what I was gonna do originally, I was gonna take and put this across here and put a sentiment on there, but then I decided to, because I want to use one of these, so I'm gonna do this instead. And so what I might do is, you know what, I think I got some Catch Flamingo. I think I'm going to put some Catch Flamingo on this and tone down the white. Tone down the white. I know I got Catch Flamingo. I just gotta find it. Hold on. Catch. Where's my Catch Flamingo? There it is. I think this will work. So what I think I'm gonna do is, let me see here. Hold on a second. Let's see if it's going to work. And then I'm going to stamp on it. I'll go into, I'll put this on here. Oh, I don't want that. I don't know why I have that in my hand. I'm going to take my pink. Oh, yeah. Man, I need to clean up my craft room. My craft room is, I don't know. Every time I'm going to record it and put it on YouTube, I'm like, oh, man, you guys. If you saw my craft room, oh, it's a nightmare. And I want to organize it. I don't know how to organize it. I mean, I kind of sort of have it organized, but I have so much. Every time I say I'm not going to buy anything else, I end up buying stuff. You saw my haul the other day from Joann's. I always say I'm not buying any more paper. Then I end up buying more paper. And then I started doing junk journaling, and I was buying stuff for that. I was like, I gotta stop. Okay, that looks better. It kind of tones it down. I like it. Okay, that looks better. Tones it down. All right, so now what I'm going to do is now we're going to stamp it, and I'm going to use my Hero Arts to stamp that. So I'm going to stamp this with it's got some pretty good stamps here. I kind of thought, I mean, they have a Jesus is the reason for the season, but I didn't want to put that on the outside. Maybe have a Blessed Easter. Or maybe I could put Jesus is the reason for the season, but I don't know. I find that I don't know that that's, I don't think that one's appropriate for this card. I could just put spring. I could just put spring because, you know, like this weekend is Easter, and I could just do spring. And then on the inside, I could have a blessed Easter. I could do that. I could do that. I got these off Amazon. I seen that. I think they had like a sale on them or something. And I was like, you know what? I don't have a bunch of Easter sentiments. And I was like, those are kind of cool. There's like a little Easter bunny thing. Or I could put wishing you an excellent Easter because I have those on there. I'm torn. I might do that one. I might do wishing you an excellent Easter because it kind of has the eggs on it like the ones on my washi tape. Just trying to debate if I'm getting it. Oh. And I press down on it too. That's not too bad. I'm going to do it one more time. I feel like you had to build me a fire. Which YouTube meetup did you go to? You know what? I'm getting ready to go to, I believe I'm going to go to the 10 killer one. And then I'm going to go over to, I'm actually going to go to the Pomme de Terre one. My nephews are graduating on May the 10th. And they're from, we have to drive up to Slater, Missouri. And on the way home, we're going to stop at Pomme de Terre and see everyone up there at Pomme de Terre. So I think I saw you're going to go to the Pomme de Terre one, right, Gail? So I think we're going to stop at the Pomme de Terre one and hang out there that day or something on Saturday because we're going to stay all night up there at Slater. Well, actually not in Slater, but right there outside of Slater. And then we're going to get up and drive to Pomme de Terre. Yeah, the meet. So I'll get to see you because that's the Ozark meetup. It's at Pomme de Terre where Jan is. So yeah, I'll get to see you. I'll get to meet you. I have never met you, so I'll get to meet you this time. If everything works out, that's what my game plan is. My sister and I will be there. And we're going to hang out for the day. I mean, who knows? I don't know. We might stay. I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't got a place to stay, but you're staying in a cabin there? Cool. That's what I usually stay in, as a cabin for my sister, because she can't get up and down out of a tent. I myself prefer a tent. She can't get up and down, maneuver out of a tent. So I usually get a cabin for her and I when we go to, I'm just going to have to put this in something else. I can't get it back in there. All right. So I'm going to stick this on here. But yeah, hey, hopefully I'll get to see you, Gail, because I do plan on going to the Pomme de Terre meetup. We're not staying, like we're not getting a place, but we're going to be there. We're going to show up. Like I said, I've got my nephew is graduating, so we couldn't, we had to, we got to do what we got to do. So we're going to hang out with my nephew and have his little celebration. And then we're going to head on over to Pomme de Terre from there, go hang out with a few friends over there and see some people. And then I don't know, we might stay somewhere up there. I don't know yet. I haven't decided if we'll stay the night or we'll come on home or what we're going to do. And then I'm actually, I'm thinking about going to the 10 killer one in the end of April. 10 killer in Oklahoma. I'm thinking about that one too. So there we go, you guys. There's that. That didn't turn out too bad. And like I said, I can leave it empty. Since I put this Easter on the outside, I might leave it empty on the inside, because then you can write whatever you want. But there was an easy card using washi tape. Not hard at all. There's those. And see, like, I thought about using this, but then I was like, yeah, I want to put those with stamp on this, so I can use that for something else. I'll stick that over here. All right, so for the card we're going to give away, the giveaway card, we are going to do, are you ready for this? I'm not going to show you what it is, but I'm going to show you. We're going to stamp the envelope. I'm going to stamp the envelope first and see if you kind of have a clue. Let's do that. I'm going to stamp the envelope. Well, just the part of the envelope. Let's see if you guys, I thought of this after I was done making the card. I was like, ooh, let's stamp the envelope. This would be cool. So here we go. Let's see. Let me just get this out of here. Look at that. Can you guess what it's going to be? What kind of card I'm going to make? And this is a Kaiser Craft. It's a Kaiser Craft stamp. And it says dog, but you know what? Actually, you can use it for cats too. Cats and dogs. Their paws are about the same. They're all about the same, I think. Oh, yeah, because you want to come and see Jan. Yeah, I like Jan. I enjoy visiting and hanging out with Jan. Well, and then hopefully Flannel Hill Farms will be there. And let me see. Last year when we went to the one, when we saw Jan, we met Flannel Hill Farms. I met 9 Acres was there too. But I don't know if they're going to come this year. And I met Heidi and Brian from Brian Lowe's Farms, which is they're from Iowa, I believe it is. And I met a couple of ladies down from Arkansas. I think they're from Arkansas. Maybe the one lady was from Louisiana. All right, so I'm going to do this. And yeah, you get to meet lots of new people. It'll be awesome. I'm gonna put the archival ink on it because it's on the outside, and that way, if it would get wet because of the rain and stuff, it's supposed to be. I'm excited. I get to see you. I've never met you. I mean, I watched you. I know you always do your fall fest. All right, so I'm just going to put this on there like that. Voila. I thought that would be kind of cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. Let me wipe this off a little bit. Because originally I was going to use this for to put on the card itself. And then after I did it, I was like, I forgot to stamp it. And then I was like, oh, you know what? We will just put it on the envelope. It always works out. Sometimes. It is always nice to meet new people. And you know what? And I was in the military, and people always said, like, when I moved down here to Springfield, somebody asked me if I had family or something down here. Is that why I moved down here? I was like, no. I was like, I was in the military. I mean, I never knew anybody when I was in the military, and I had to move from place to place. Okay, I went ahead and stamped this last night, you guys. I should have done it on camera, and I did not. I so apologize. But I was trying to figure out how to do it by, so anyway, here's our card. So I used this, which is out of this other cat one. Okay. And I embossed the paper. And then I used this one out of my Lazy Cat. Because this one here is like, okay, so I have a bigger cat one, but this is the smaller cat that I like. And you can I actually toyed about cutting out the cat itself and putting it on there, but then I kind of liked this. And so we might actually see how I like the colors. The colors worked out pretty good. I might actually see, and I was just going to put him on there like that. Bad ideas make the best memories. I thought that was so cute. Do I do crafty collabs? You know what? I have not done any crafty collabs. I just haven't done them. I don't know. I always see them and think, oh, I need to do a crafty collab. I just haven't done it. I think I'm going to tone it down. I probably actually would like, you know what? I did a yarn. Okay. So, Ella Levy, had a yarn, collab thing. I did do a thing with her where, she was doing a yarn. So she sent some yarn, and then I was supposed to send her yarn. It was the first one I ever did. So that was kind of a collab, but it was a yarn one. I know it sounds weird because, I do crafts, but I did a yarn. Well, I do crochet. And when she was doing it, I thought, oh, I'm going to try it. Cause she had some really pretty yarn that she was sending out. And I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. And so so she sent me some yarn. We didn't know what kind of yarn we were going to get. And she sent me some stitch markers and some, what else? A crochet hook that she actually made the little thing herself. I don't know how they do that, but there was somehow she made the little, I mean, the crochet hook was like, I don't know, that she made something to make it decorative, which I've never seen that before. So I thought it was very interesting. Anyway, so I did that with Ellie Levy. She's from Texas, Brownsville, Texas. So, yeah. You're doing a garden tour club? Yes, I'll be doing that too. I haven't started my garden yet because, you know, it's just too cold. And I actually just got another, I have a, I just ordered me another, I can't even think, garden. I haven't planted any garden stuff yet, but it's too cold. If I did, it would all die. I mean, I could plant the seedlings and get them started, which I could do that. But I'd have to put them probably all in my bathroom or something, which I did do that one time before. And I did buy some of the stuff to do that. So I might do that. I was going to get it started. And I do have some stuff to get started, but I haven't started it yet. I mean, I could start it now because basically I don't like to start planting stuff outside till kind of like May, because here we can get snow on Mother's Day and all your stuff can be ruined. So I hate planting stuff outside until then. I don't like to do my garden until I know the weather's good to go. And it's not good because one year everybody planted their gardens like in March, and then I remember these guys from work had this was before I did a garden. I used to do a garden all the time, and then I didn't do a garden, and then, well, at least that year I didn't do a garden, and they had all their tomatoes and everything planted, and then we had a really bad frost, and they lost all their tomatoes and everything. I mean, and I was like, oh man, because we had a horrible frost. It was like late in the year. It was like in May. And I was like, oh. So the guys end up having to start their garden all over again. Shoot, I think it's like 26 here. It's horrible. I can't believe the weather. It is so yucky. I mean, this is the kind of weather that makes everybody sick. There's so many people, like I found out the other day from one of my neighbors that the neighbor on the side of me, they've had COVID. Their whole family's had COVID. The people across the street from me, they've all had COVID. And I was like, what the heck? I mean, it's like, I don't know. COVID is rampant. Knock on wood, I've been lucky because I haven't got COVID, and then they told me they don't think I can get COVID because I'm that person that is the whatever it is, the carrier, but I can't get it. I don't know. I don't understand, but whatever. Because during that whole time the COVID went around, I did Instacart, and I didn't wear a mask or anything, and I never got COVID. And then my sister, that one time, her and I went on a vacation. We went somewhere. We were gone for like a week. We come back. She wasn't feeling well. Come to find out she had COVID. And so she stayed with me. I took care of her. They were like, you need to wear a mask and you need to wear gloves. I said, what are you talking about? I've been with her the whole damn time. I said, if I was going to get COVID, I would have got COVID. I'm like, I'm not going to wear a mask now. Are you kidding me? If I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. Oh my gosh. Because I was with her the whole time. She was with me. I mean, and then she stayed here. I had her stay here, and I took care of her. And I went in and would check her temperature. And I mean, she gets really down with it. She got really sick. So I had to take her into town. We had to have her do a COVID test. It was horrible. But I never got it. And they were like, you need to wear a mask. You need to do this. And I was just like, yeah, okay. All right, sure, yeah. Actually, my daughter and I, my youngest daughter and I both, I don't think neither one of us can get it because we're both we're that type that, I don't know, they say you're like a carrier, but you can't, you just carry, I carry it, but I don't get it. I don't know. I don't understand it, but I don't know. I'm not sure. I was never big on the mask thing. And when we, like I said, during the whole COVID, her and I did Instacart. And I mean, I was over there at Aldi's and all these other places all the time, every day. And I took people their groceries and, went grocery shopping and did all that. And I never caught COVID. I didn't, because at work, they had us go home because they didn't want us at work. And so I did the Instacart to help balance my money, because I wasn't going to get paid from work. I mean, I was, but I wasn't, because they like took a pay hit. I don't even know how they figured that out, but anyway. So I just did Instacart, and I mean, I made a lot of money on Instacart that year. I was busy. Whew. But now I understand there's actually a waiting list for Instacart here in my area because, and they're not as busy on Instacart. All right. So I am going to put him on there like that. And I'm thinking that I'm trying to think if I want to do pop-ups. I think I do. I think I kind of want to do pop-ups. I was trying to think. These little pop-ups. I don't know where I got them. Or I can even do these. I was trying to do something flat because I've got this piece of paper and then I have also this embossing. So I'm trying to debate. With that, when I put that on here, maybe I need to glue it down because with the embossing, I don't know that the pop-ups would stay on this. I don't think it would. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try this one. And I might try some glue. I'm going to do like some on this side. And some on this side. We'll see, and then if I couldn't put glue down because the glue wouldn't reach it. So I might have to like put just a little bit more down. We just might have to do this. Actually, no, I don't want to put it in the middle because of this. So hold on. Whoa there. Get ahead of myself. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Okay, hold on. I was just surprised that COVID is going rampant again. But, you know, they said it was going to happen. I heard them say it was going to happen, but I had heard them say they were going to probably shut down. You know, here we're going to come up to another, you know, presidential election. Probably going to shut down the country again. Da, da, da. It's like, oh, great. Not that again. But it hasn't happened. So, I mean, because I heard that at the beginning of the year, and here we are in March. Last time we had a shutdown, it was like during this time. So, all right. So we're just going to put this on here. And I think that's cute. I think that is really cute. That is the giveaway card, guys. I hope you like it. Somebody said they wanted cats, I think, last time. I think that's what I heard. I think, did I write that down? Let me see. I don't know if I had it in this notebook. I thought I wrote it down. Maybe I did not write it in that one. I have so many different notebooks. I write stuff down in them, and I don't have them. All right. So, you like that, Deanna? Thank you so much. So we got that with the matching we have this one, and we have this one. There we have it. Our 3 beautiful cards for this week. Ta-da! Awesome. And you guys got to see my junk journal that I finished. I know I didn't do my goal video. Shame on me. I do have goals for this week. I was going to try to get started on another junk journal. That was one of my goals. And I was going to also work on my Christmas cards, get those started. And I actually got 3 of them already done. 3 Christmas cards done. And what else could I do for, you know, I should do another, I think, oh my gosh. Oh, let me see. Hold on. What's her name is going to do another, not a sheet load of cards, but, well, I thought I had it here. I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. I was going to do another one of those, they're not called a sheet load of cards. It's the Kendra's cards is the name of it. I thought I had a copy of right here, but I don't. I thought I had it with my sheet loads card, but I don't. So I'll probably do Kendra's card challenge again, because I think she does one. I think she has a new one coming up. She does one, I think, like every 3 months or something like that. So I'll probably do a Kendra's challenge. But I'll look at Gail's collaborations and see if there's any in there that I might do. And I might do a collaboration with one of those, which I need to do the garden one, the garden collaboration, because I am going to do a garden again this year, so I just haven't started it. You have journals you need to finish? Yeah, I mean, I started one journal and I finished it. I made myself stick to that one journal and finish it, and I got it done. And so now I want to do another journal. And originally I had watched it goes through August. Okay, cool, because I'll definitely have my garden ready for that. But originally I saw oh my gosh, she did the Visa Visage. I can't even think of her name now. She did a video on a Halloween journal, and I wanted to do a Halloween journal. And I thought that would be really cool, a Halloween journal. But my next journal, you guys, is going to be the one that I did, that I got all the stuff from the Dollar Tree. And I got to tie-dye some stuff. I've got to, not tie-dye. I have to tea-dye some stuff. But you know what? Like last time I tea-dyed some things, it was nice outside, and I tea-dyed it and stuck it outside. But now it's like nasty, and I can't put it outside. But I have my wood-burning stove going, so I can tea dye it and lay it on the top of my wood burning stove, and it will dry really quick. And I don't have to put it in the fire, in the, not the fire, in the stove, because I don't want to put it in the stove. I saw where people tea dye and they put some of their stuff in the stove, like they put it on 200 or something like that. And then, to get it, I don't know, to dry. But I thought, I think I might put it on the top of my stove, because my stove will be warm enough. I haven't done the coffee because I don't have any like instant coffee, but I do drink coffee, but I don't have instant coffee. But what I thought I might do is I might make some coffee. You prefer the instant coffee instead of regular coffee? See, I don't have any instant coffee. I have I thought about, I could make me, like, I'm going to make some coffee, and then I could use that and try to dye. Well, Deanna says I bought a sprayer, and she said I could like make tea and then spray it on the paper. So I might do that with coffee. I might try that with coffee. I might try to make some coffee and put it in that and then spray it on the paper and see how that works. And then I can lay the paper on top of my stove, my wood burning stove, to see if it dries. And I might try that. I don't know. But I do need to, because some of the stuff that I got from the Dollar Tree is not, it's regular stuff, and you want to make it look old. So, and you have to use the stuff from the Dollar Tree when you do a Dollar Tree journal. So I wanted to make sure I do a Dollar Tree journal, even though I'm not joining in on the collaboration. I just want to still do it the way they were doing it, so that I do it the proper way. And besides that, I've been out way I can practice making journals. And this time, I don't know, I might do it this time with just paper on the outside instead of doing the, see, I'm also going to make a charm and put it on here too. So I might do it with paper on the outside instead of the fabric. So I haven't decided. The only thing with the paper is, just like here with the paper, it kind of rolls up, the glue. So, I mean, see, you can't see my binding because I did my binding. It's all on the inside, and I glued it on there. I binded it, and then I glued it. So you can't see my binding because there it is on the inside. So, I mean, that makes it nice. And then I left these long, so if I wanted to, I can put dangles or charms. I can make charms. So, and then I forgot, I did this, which is on the inside, so that won't come out. So, yeah. So that way I can work on it and try some different things. All right. I know you guys didn't come on here. It's been an hour. So this is the card. Hopefully everybody likes it. That you can win. Everyone who is in the live and that comes on the show, or comes on the channel and watches the video. If you make a comment on the video, even after I've done the live, you can still win this card. Okay. So just because you weren't in the live, you still have a chance to win this card if you would like to win it. All you have to do is say hi, I don't know, bye, whatever you want to say, as long as it's not something mean or hateful. You can win this card. You have until midnight tonight, and then if I draw your name, you got to come back in tomorrow, and so you know if you won, and then you have 24 hours to send me your address, and I will send you the card. So that's how that works. All right, you guys, thanks for coming in. Remember, family forever. Stay positive, enjoy life, and keep on crafting. And I will see you next week. Have a great one.